Hello, my loves. I'm about to watch season 4, episode 6 of Orphan Black. Let's get into it. Boop. Is that Beth? Oh my god. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready, please.
I'm so nervous. I'm like, heads already.
2 dead test subjects in as many weeks is not.
We've got it under control.
What good are your implants if patients keep tearing them out? Thank you. Oh, dear. Never mind, I'll just go find someplace to wash up.
Susan Duncan. I know you. I know everything.
Okay, well, clearly she hasn't pulled the trigger.
Are you ready to meet our original?
After all these years, I feel electric.
When it's done, when I have my cure,
Am I never gonna get a check-in with Mark?
you rescued me from Yale.
I was researching the pathogenesis of rare disorders. You remember?
I remember the villa.
With the lovely topaz roof.
It was red.
Of course.
You're testing me. I'm not glitching.
I'm sorry. We won't ever have to test you again. So long as Sarah listens to reason.
They creep me out now.
And in return, you get that bot out of your face. And we get to collaborate on a cure. Aren't you and Scott well on your way to that? The last viral vector didn't work. And even if the next one does, I may not have that much time, Sarah. Okay. But we can't help them cure Costa. If we give the Neos Kendall's genome, they'll have the sterilizing pathogen again. I may have a workaround, but you're not gonna like it.
What?
And I'm trying to, change my life right now. I shouldn't have to live my life that way.
I love Crystal. Just the way that she talks to everybody about her life, just cracks me up.
Are you taking any medications, ma'am? No. God, everyone thinks I'm crazy. Or they try to get my number.
Or both, maybe.
Hi, Detective Bell, homicide.
Crystal Goderich, manicurist.
Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
You're the boss. So I was kept in this room for an hour, and then they just gave me free samples. Can you believe that? I'm a whistleblower. I'm not gonna just be paid off with free samples.
Back up for 1 second, okay?
Certainly.
These people who are after you.
They're targeting beauty professionals.
Right.
Yeah, and some of us know what they're actually doing, which is hoarding patents in stem cell cosmetics and totally testing on human beings. I'm against animal testing.
Okay.
Humans is, too far. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Does the Lita mean anything to you?
Yeah, I love their eyeliner.
Okay, so part of me thought last episode that she was saying this stuff as a cover for why she was at Brightboard. It seems like she actually, that's what she thinks is going on.
No smoking.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Siobhan, I'm glad you're here.
You all right, Ma?
Because you're being really nice.
Because you're being really nice.
Daughters.
What?
I let Casimir explain.
What?
I'm gonna pass on the tour. Casimir doesn't recommend it.
Did you come alone?
No, got an army outside. If I'm not out in 20 minutes, your original takes an acid bath. You understand?
Then we better hurry. Susan's waiting.
Susan Duncan. Yeah, that's the same look Leaky gave me.
I'm sorry. It's just strange to see an unfamiliar face.
Is that a joke?
No. You're a mystery to me. I like that.
Christ, Acosta.
Actually, I'm a Libra. I'm nothing like my brothers, Miss Manning.
You're safe. Here, Sarah, please sit.
Before we discuss Kendall, I want to know what this thing's doing to me.
The devices do different things for different subjects.
And what's mine doing?
It's making you sick.
You're immune to the disease. By activating specific genes, we hope to isolate the illness.
Apparently, it hasn't flicked off the right switch yet.
Why? Because I'm healthy.
Because you're alive.
We can have it out. We can start work on a cure today. If you just share Kendall.
Those same cells could give you the castor pathogen. So Casima's come up with a solution.
What kind of solution?
Kendall Malone has cancer.
Leukemia. You should have. You should have told me. We can get a doctor. I mean, someone we can trust, obviously, and
Chicken.
Oh, she calls her chicken. That's where Mrs. S got it.
Kasima, tell her what you told me.
Oh, I don't like seeing Mrs. S sad.
Kendall's a chimera, right? Half her cells are Castor, the other half are Leda. No way to tell which was which. Until now.
It's just got the leader, right? The leader, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So if we isolate those leukemia cells, we don't give them castor, we only give them Leda.
An ingenious solution. She's good to your sister.
Yeah, she is.
I can see an obvious problem.
They're a biological weapon, mate. We're not saving castor.
Susan?
Fetch me a hard drive, please. Ira, please. I accept your terms, but I want to be there when the samples are taken from Kendall.
That's all you might.
And I want Casima's research on the disease transferred to my hard drive. I think that her insights will be valuable.
You're not the first leader to make it this far, you know?
Beth?
Beth thought she found her enemy. She was wrong. I hope you don't make the same mistake she did.
What?
Put your hands up.
Forgot we started here.
I figured it out. You're the head of the snake, you're where this all ends.
You're mistaken. I'm your creator. I'm invested.
Shut up!
Your mother's name is Ruth, isn't it?
Yes?
Kind woman. Wanted a daughter more than anything. I was happy to oblige. We had no idea about your father. We screened for tendencies like that. Somehow he got through. I'm sorry.
Stop it! You manipulate us. Turn around!
We guide you. I saw you graduate.
Get on your
You
knees.
polished that badge to a mirror
I
shine.
said get down. If I kill you, it's over. The monitors, the testing, the lies.
Kill me and someone will take my place, but they will not protect you as I have.
Protect us from what?
From my own mistakes. I have devoted my life to sustaining yours. Without me, your sisters will wither on the vine, and I cannot bear that. I love you all.
Close your eyes.
left. Trying to keep up with all these twists and turns.
We knew Beth was in deep, but trying to kill Susan Duncan.
So what stopped her?
Yeah.
Look at her. Another one thought she could do it all on her own.
But she did come home covered in blood, so something happened.
Behind my back.
You bartered Helena behind her back once. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right, but...
Kendall agreed to it.
I just got her back.
Mom. I'm sorry.
I will do my part. I'll keep Susan honest and everyone safe. But this is the wrong place, Sarah. You're putting us all at risk.
We meet Scott at Fee's in an hour. Bring Benjamin. Okay, here it is. 1 terabyte of data. 3 months of blood, sweat, and fluid samples. 2 relationships. 1 missing soulmate.
Well, Shay was a rebound, so 1.5 relationships. 1 3/4, tops.
True.
I just don't know if sharing this is a win or...
Surrender. We would have cracked it if we had the time.
Yeah.
This man.
I wish you'd understand.
I do understand. You need your girls to build a better human. My life is expendable.
Oh, please. Don't talk like that.
I don't want to die, Susan. I want to be with you.
I will find a way for you as well. I promise.
I think when Beth couldn't pull the trigger on Susan, she just couldn't live with it.
No, I watched that video 100 times. The wig, the gun, and then she comes back again. I mean, if she didn't shoot anybody, then...
Why does she have blood on her hands?
Yeah. Something happened.
What about this thing here? Crystal thinks Vidal assumes after her.
Crystal shit. I'll get Fee to call you, all right? He's got away with her.
Okay. You sure you and Casima don't need backup at Brightborn?
No, we've got it covered. I should be botless in an hour.
Sarah, you watch your back. This is what killed Beth.
This is a harebrained scheme. Who would buy it? Actually, Crystal. Okay, yeah, fine.
You call me when you're done with the hairdresser.
She's an esthetician.
We need to keep the situation under control, Fee. Just promise me that Adela's not going to walk in.
It's a moot point. She went home.
Felix, when this is all done, bring her back. I want the whole family here for Ma. Everyone.
Yeah.
Kendall's a tough old badger, Mum. Okay, you still got time.
I liked Adele. I want Adele to come back if she's actually his sister and everything. Just the way he invited her to the safe house to like be petty was just so disgusting. But like I said in that video, like it was so unfair to Adele. I feel bad for her.
Mrs. Malone, it's an honor.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. Hey, we're gonna get that thing out of your face. Okay? It'll take you for ice cream. If you're good.
The extraction is safe, but delicate.
We'll put you under. You'll sleep right through it.
No, not her.
Why not?
I can still taste your...
Yeah, you've attacked me before.
Yeah, I'm assisting. Got your back.
You can watch Scott work from there.
Stay away from Scotty or I will fucking cut you.
Cosima says they've started.
Last needle. I promise.
Do you know why your biology is so unique, Mrs. Malone? The only clonable subject my husband ever found. No wonder he hid your identity so well. Ethan saw the best in people. I see the most. And right now, you are the most valuable person in the world.
What are those striations? Nerves?
Neuromorphic grid, biofeedback, not hard coding. More resilient that way.
So it has instincts? Sorry.
Syringe?
Yeah.
I'd be so glad that Cosima was there. Not that she could do anything if it erupts in her cheek or something, but...
I can't extract without rupturing it.
You're okay. Okay, we plugged the leak, right?
Yes.
Just breathe, Sarah.
If that toxin hits her bloodstream, she's dead.
Maybe don't say that out loud.
It's tearing. Now or never. Careful.
All right, now pull it out very, very carefully. Good. Slowly. Good. Good job. Great. He said it was safe.
You must have damaged it trying to remove it.
Hey, you did it.
I would need a Cosima hug after that. Just can you give me a hug?
He's out. I'm coming. Get Kendall on the move.
Okay. Is Cosima still with Evie?
She'll leave Brightbourne as soon as Susan has the samples.
Okay. You done, Ma? Benjamin?
Before you leave, Mrs. Malone, I want to thank you. You won't live to see it, but you have given us all a better future.
Watch out. It's not over.
You got that lighter?
What? What?
But he must have had backup or something, and she must have had a green belt because she like had me in an arm lock before I could even block it.
A green belt.
Listen, just relax, okay? This guy knows more about this than anybody alive.
Hello.
What the hell are you wearing?
What? International intrigue lacks flair.
Wait, is Crystal not going to recognize his face?
Crystal?
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Oh my
okay.
god, you're that guy who stole my wallet right before I was kidnapped.
Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
From the yard.
What yard?
Scotland Yard.
Yes.
Oh,
He's a cop. From London.
you said Scotland.
Okay, that's as far as that's gonna go. Crystal, truth voice. Right?
Truth voice.
That I wasn't alone.
That's right, darling. You're not alone.
Yeah. What do you expect when you change your identity up on her? Shit. So her security was probably killed and she was kidnapped? Maybe?
Is it done, the samples?
52 liter cells, just enough for a sustainable line.
Which I will hand over once I get confirmation Cosima is free.
She's remarkable, Cosima. I wish Rachel had such an inquiring mind. They're all so different.
Yeah, you've no idea.
Whoa, what is that, please?
Are you out of your mind?
Benjamin! You just destroyed yourself, you stupid girl!
Sarah, you want to tell us what you're doing?
Kendall's driver's not answering. I found his cigarettes in a pool of blood. What have you done?
I haven't done anything.
Bollocks. Where's my mother?
If anything's happened, it wasn't me.
What about Cosima? She's still at Brightbourne.
Yeah.
From the host's own tissue. A synthetic ATP chain.
Nature's just a set of spare parts to you, isn't it?
Well, I think of it more as a palette. Your research.
Tell me what happened to Delphine Cormier,
Who?
the former head of Dyad.
Dyad's not my purview. I'm sorry, but I knew of her and her dedication to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
It's her research on there too, isn't it?
I couldn't have done it without her.
What you started together. We can all finish with Kendall's genome.
Susan's gone dark.
What? What's going on?
them take your phone. I guess she's kind of 2 against 1 here, but
It's just like a reflex.
it's just like a reflex. I mean, you gotta kind of expect her to be jumpy and suspicious and skeptical when...
She's scared.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
You've tricked her before. You've lied to her. You've pretended to be someone you're not, so...
Oh, your poor skin.
No, really, it's just a flesh wound. You need to know that you figured it out. It's all true. All of it. There is this dirty war being waged on stem cell technology, trying to control it. And it's all being orchestrated by the cosmetic companies.
I do not support lying to her.
I knew it.
Yes. Yeah, all the big players are involved. Bright Art, Brightborn, Neolution.
What's an illusion?
They're Swedish.
Oh.
Yes, quite European.
God.
Look, Crystal, the point is, while the case is still open, you need to just live your life as normally as possible. Go home. They can't know we're onto them. Our numbers are in here. For emergencies only, though.
This is making me physically ill.
Do you mean Dr. Delphine Cormier?
Why, do you know her? Is she involved in this?
Well, she's a friend of ours. What can you tell us about her?
I'm so sorry. I saw her get shot. I saw everything.
Was Crystal there when she got shot? She wasn't there when she got shot.
I actually believe her. She's got the genome. She doesn't need to do this. But Ira does.
Oh.
He wouldn't betray me.
Not even to save his own life.
Probably felt like you were betraying him.
There's a key card in my pocket. We keep rooms at the Bermuda 708.
You got my mind to this. You better get her out.
I'll go with her.
He's glitching!
Oh, he is? Are you sure?
Right? Stupid bugger. He's ODing. Call 911.
Oh, God. I kind of feel bad for this guy. Yeah, I don't think he would kill himself if he had kidnapped Kendall, so... Oh, it's this guy. Well, I'm not gonna say no.
Why am I out here?
It won't be long. If you're too cold, I have a spare blanket.
Nasty business that we're wrapped up in, isn't it? What's your story?
I'm just in over my head, lady. Just like everybody else.
We can help you. My daughter, she hides people.
How's that working out for you?
Yeah.
You're shivering. I'll get you that blanket.
Ira tried to kill himself. Benjamin's watching him at the hospital. He's had his stomach pumped. He's fine.
Forget about Ira. Your viper's done with my mother.
That's enough.
We've come so far, Mrs. S. Just a couple episodes, you were trying to kill your mother.
Sarah, we're done. Everything's gone.
Casima's dice has been wiped. It's a coup.
Competing technologies.
I'm sorry, what's happening? Whoever did this doesn't care about Kendall's genome. They just want Lita destroyed.
Who?
The engineer.
I told you guys she was bad news. I told you. I told you.
You should have stayed hidden.
I take it this is the one who has you all twisted up.
I'm sorry. It has to play out like this.
You have your precious original. Let her go.
Stay there.
This is compressed triethyl aluminum. burns at 1200 degrees.
And we've confirmed all her samples are destroyed. There will be nothing left.
Beth, what are you talking about now?
That's why she wanted to kill me. Beth held a gun to my head.
And Evie put it in her hand.
He didn't do it, Detective Duco. She left Susan on her knees. I'm in the car. Get down here. Beth!
Set me up.
No, I didn't. You said you wanted to put an end to this to free your sisters.
By killing the head of Neolution. She made us. She needs us. Not you. You just want to take her place. It's not happening!
No, it is. I'll find another way. Beth, you know too much now. If you run, Neolution will cauterize your life. Allison, Cosima, your parents, Paul.
They're not pull the trigger right now.
You won't end it. You want to save the people that you love. Use that gun on yourself.
Do you think I'm afraid to die? Do you think I'm scared of anything right now?
There's so much to process.
Clones are obsolete. You're Betamax.
Because of the bots?
We don't need your baseline. We can fix people now.
You can't perfect the human genome. You can't know what perfect is.
Yeah.
Da Vinci robbed graves to study anatomy. In 100 years, you'll call me a pioneer.
Please, don't do this.
Say goodbye. Quickly.
Stop there.
Why?
Kendall, what do we do?
This can't happen, right? I'm hoping it gets stopped, but
These shites aren't worth the salt.
like if it didn't get stopped, she at least deserves a hug from Cosima. Let her give her a hug goodbye.
She's done right. Always. And tell your sisters, I'm proud to have been part of them all.
Step back.
Turn around, love. Turn around. Good girl.
No, no, no! No, I thought they were fucking with me! Oh, God!
Delphine Cormier was shot dead at the Dyad Parkade.
Oh my God!
Tell Susan the original's dead. Tell Sarah it's over. Or Beth died for nothing.
Blood was just her beating her.
Don't make me kill a cop.
Don't make me. Is it true? Will my sisters die for what I know?
They've done it before. What's your play, Beth?
It's over. We're done. I'm done. I screwed it up. We can't fight this anymore, Mika.
She wasn't scared for herself. She was scared for her sister.
You want to save the people that you love. Use that gun on yourself.
go back into hiding. Drink iced tea, play video games, whatever. Just stay hidden. Watch the others for me.
Oh. God. There is a lot to process from this episode. This was definitely a great episode, and I feel like this is really a turning point for this season where a lot of these things that have just felt so confusing are starting to come together, and we're starting to get some answers, and that was really satisfying. Beth's story was so sad, so heartbreaking. You guys told me it would be, and you were definitely right. It was nice to see in terms of getting some answers and finding out what happened to her and all that. And I think that this episode really showed how much Beth, how selfless she was and how much she cared about her sisters. And I think up until this point, I possibly overlooked how selfless she was, at least a little bit, because of my judgments on, you know, some of her behaviors and the way she was coping and all that. But this episode really just drives home how it wasn't her she was thinking about. She wasn't running away from anything. She was protecting her sisters. She was sacrificing herself for her sisters. And I just really feel for her. I totally understand now why you guys were a bit defensive of her. Watching her in this episode, she was just so strong. She was strong. It breaks my heart that she had to sacrifice herself to keep them safe, or that she felt that she had to do that. But the fact that she did so without even any hesitation, really, you know what I mean? She gave her life without hesitation for them, and she hadn't even met most of them. Like, R.I.P. Beth. And then Cosima finding out about Delphine was horrible. I mean, I'm glad that she knows now, because that was just too long for her not to know that the love of her life was dead. But God, there could not have been a worse moment for her to find out. I mean, how traumatic. She just watched Kendall be murdered, which is already so horrific and traumatizing. And she was already probably in a state of shock, you know? And then to have that news, that was just awful. Like, awful. Poor Cosima. And I really thought they were faking me out with Kendall. I don't know why. I thought for sure it was gonna get stopped at the last second and something was gonna happen. And then it didn't. They just shot her and lit her on fire. I just didn't see that. I wasn't ready. I just was not emotionally prepared. I feel so heartbroken for Mrs. S. The one plus side is that they got to fix their relationship before Kendall died. You know, they really did a lot of healing in these weeks or however long it's been that they've been back together. Not that that makes losing her any easier, but it's one small nugget of good, you know? In some ways that might even make losing her harder. But yeah, I'm glad that they at least ended things on good terms, but I can't even imagine. I can't imagine losing mom. So everyone needs hugs right now. Cosima needs a hug. Mrs. S needs a hug. Everyone needs lots of hugs. This was a very intense episode. I feel like we got lots of information, lots of twists and turns, lots of reveals, lots of death. And I can definitely feel that things are gearing up now for the last several episodes of the season. So that's really exciting. But yeah, I think that's about it for this episode so far. I have to go like emotionally process, mentally process. I feel like there's a lot that happened in this episode to discuss. So please meet me in those comments. We have so much to discuss from this episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, just a quick reminder that my full-length reactions are available on Patreon. The link is in the description box below. If you have not subscribed yet, now is a perfect time to go do that. And while you're down there, if you could like this video, I would be very grateful. And thank you all for watching. It truly is an honor to have you here. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.